Now what I'd like to do quickly is just show two examples of course websites I'd built out. So here's SPPH 400, and I've set up the homepage like this. So having the syllabus, schedule, assignments, and practice problems, and these all link to modules. So these are all separate modules I've created somewhere else. And I've created, when you click on assignments, it's going to take you to the assignments module. And I've also organized the course by week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on. And again, these are all individual modules. So if we click on that, it's going to take us to the week 1 module. And then this course is set up using modules more as sort of like a folder on a computer. So I have the module notes in week 1 that I'd like them to read. Then what's going on in week 1, here's the videos they should watch. There's a survey. There's these here are the notes. So in class, I would write on a DocCam, and then when the class is done, I scan those and upload them to the website here. So it's in the week 1 stuff. 1.1 is the lecture that takes place on Tuesday. 1.2 is the lecture that takes place on Thursday. So here's all the material for Thursday's lecture. Again, week 2, here's all the relevant info. Week 3, and so on. And so again, and just to walk through one more, week 4, here's the notes I want them to read. The 4.1, that's the first lecture of the week. Here's the video lectures I want them to view. They do a knowledge check quiz. There's an activity that we'll work on in class. There's sometimes I put some optional reading for them. And then here's the notes that I've written during that lecture. And so on. So this is really set up, organized week by week with a bunch of files for them to look at. Now I just want to show one other course website I've created. This is a stats prep course for the MHA program. And here I really made use of the pages within modules. So rather than the modules looking more like a place just to hold a bunch of files, it looks more like something you can work through page by page. So let me just select one of those. We'll look at the summarizing data module. So here I've set it up as a series of pages where first there's a preamble that they'll read through. Then after that there will be some written and lecture content. Then there'll be a knowledge check quiz. Then there'll be some more lecture and video content, and then a knowledge check quiz, and so on. And the way I've set it up is if you click on here, here's a bit of preamble. So this just talks about what's covered in this module, how long should it take to work through, and so on. And at the bottom of the page here, you see you have this next. Okay, if you click that, it moves to the next item in the module. Okay, this always exists. Previously when I set it up, having the module being more of a like a folder and holding a bunch of files and so on, we didn't really make use of this. But you can see students can read through this and then click, and it'll take them to the next page. Now on this page, it has a short description of what are bar charts and pie charts and so on, and then a video lecture for that. Okay, so here's where they'll consume some content, and then they click on next. The next page it takes them to is a knowledge check quiz. And when they go through here, there's a series of quiz questions just to check their knowledge. So students will go through, fill out this quiz. When they complete that quiz, it'll take them to the next page, which will look similar again. So there'll be a page saying, here's what a box plot is, some discussion of it, here's a video to watch. After that, another knowledge check quiz, and so on. So this kind of setup has students really walk through a module page by page, where the previous setup has showed the module is more of a folder or placeholder for a bunch of content for each week. So I just wanted to show that to give an idea of different ways you can make use of modules or how you can set them up. And really it depends on how much time you have, what your course looks like, and how you want students to work through things.